Right now, while you're reading this, your muscles are eating themselves. Every 24 hours, your body destroys roughly 250 to 300 grams of muscle tissue, and the only thing standing between you and a softer, weaker, smaller version of yourself is a biological switch most men never flip. A 2024 paper in Cell Reports called it the most overlooked failure in modern nutrition. 9 out of 10 lifters miss it daily. They train hard, they eat clean, and they still look exactly the same a year later, because effort without the right molecular signal is just expensive sweat. In the next 8 minutes, I'm handing you the 3 foods that hijack that switch. Foods so biologically loaded, your muscles will have no chemical option but to grow. Miss this video and you'll keep training for a body your cells were never told to build. Here's what nobody tells you. Inside every muscle fiber lives a microscopic foreman called mTOR, short for mechanistic target of rapamycin. Think of mTOR as a construction supervisor standing on a building site. When the foreman is asleep, nothing gets built. Bricks pile up, workers stand around. But the moment mTOR wakes up, the entire site explodes into action. Steel beams welding, concrete pouring, scaffolding climbing skyward. That's muscle protein synthesis. The problem, mTOR doesn't wake up just because you ate. It wakes up for specific molecular alarm clocks, and those alarm clocks live inside 3 foods most people barely touch. Miss them, and you could eat 4,000 calories a day and still look exactly the same 6 months from now. Researchers at McMaster University call this the anabolic blind spot, and it's why your gains have stalled. Let's fix it. Food number 1, eggs. Food number 1 isn't sexy, it's not exotic, it's sitting in your fridge right now. Whole eggs. But not for the reasons you think. Forget protein grams for a second. The real magic is a single amino acid called leucine, and eggs are absolutely loaded with it. Leucine is the key that turns the ignition on mTOR. No leucine spike, no engine start, no growth. A landmark study in Cell Metabolism 2022 discovered something shocking. You need at least 2.7 grams of leucine in a single meal to trigger maximum muscle protein synthesis. Below that threshold, your body shrugs and stores the food as fat. 2 whole eggs deliver about 1.1 grams. 3 eggs, you're at the threshold. And here's the twist. The yolk is non-negotiable. Egg whites alone, researchers at the University of Illinois showed they trigger only half the muscle-building response of whole eggs. Why? Because the yolk contains phosphatidic acid, cholesterol precursors for testosterone, and vitamin D, which all act like rocket fuel for your hormonal lab. Imagine your testosterone factory is a power plant. Egg whites are like dripping water onto it. Whole eggs, you just threw uranium rods in. And here's what the fitness industry buried for 30 years. The cholesterol in yolks isn't your enemy. It's the raw material your Leydig cells use to manufacture testosterone. A 2023 review in Nutrients found men eating 3+ whole eggs daily had 20% higher free testosterone than egg white eaters. Same workouts, same sleep, higher hormones. You're not just eating breakfast, you're paying your hormonal payroll. Eat 3 whole eggs every single morning. Scrambled, boiled, poached, your muscles don't care. They just want the signal. Food number 2, wild-caught salmon. Food number 2 is where 95% of gym goers screw up. They eat chicken every single day. Dry, sad, identical chicken breasts forever. And their muscles plateau, not because of the protein, but because of what's missing. Wild-caught salmon. Here's why this changes everything. Salmon is loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, and these aren't just heart-healthy buzzwords. A 2021 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that omega-3s make your muscles 30% more sensitive to protein. Translation: the same steak hits harder, the same shake builds more, the same workout breaks down less. Picture your muscle cells as doors with rusty locks. You can stand outside banging with protein all day. If the locks are rusted, nothing's getting in. Omega-3s, they are the WD-40. Suddenly the doors swing wide open and amino acids flood inside. It gets crazier. Salmon also delivers vitamin D, and a 2023 paper in Nature Metabolism linked low vitamin D to a 40% drop in muscle fiber recruitment. That means half your gym session is getting wasted because your nervous system can't fire enough fibers. Low D equals leaving gains on the floor, literally. But here's the silent killer most lifters never see coming: chronic low-grade inflammation. Every brutal workout floods your body with cytokines that, left unchecked, actively block muscle repair. Omega-3s shut them down at the source. A 2022 Journal of Physiology trial showed lifters supplementing EPA-DHA lost 6x less muscle during recovery weeks. You're not just building faster, you're plugging the leak in the bucket. Eat 4 to 6 ounces of wild salmon 3 to 4 times a week. Can't afford it? Sardines work. Mackerel works. The omega-3s are the alarm bell. Your muscles need to hear it ringing. Food number 3, Greek yogurt with berries. Food number 3 is the most underrated muscle builder on earth, and it has nothing to do with the gym. It has to do with your gut. Full-fat Greek yogurt with berries. Stay with me. Inside your intestines lives a city of 38 trillion bacteria, and recent research from Stanford 2024 revealed something jaw-dropping. Certain gut bacteria literally manufacture muscle-building compounds as a byproduct of digestion. They produce short-chain fatty acids that travel through your bloodstream and tell your muscle stem cells, called satellite cells, to wake up and start dividing. Satellite cells are basically the construction workers of your muscle. They sleep most of your life, but when they activate, they fuse with damaged fibers and make them bigger, thicker, stronger. No satellite cells equals no real growth. You're just patching potholes instead of building skyscrapers. Greek yogurt is a triple threat. 25 grams of slow-digesting casein protein that drip-feeds amino acids for up to 7 hours, live probiotics that fuel those muscle-signaling gut bacteria, and calcium that triggers muscle contraction strength. Now add berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. They're packed with polyphenols that crush muscle inflammation. A 2023 trial in Frontiers in Nutrition showed lifters who ate berries daily recovered 42% faster between sessions. Faster recovery equals more workouts equals more growth. It's compound interest for your physique. And here's the part that sounds like science fiction, but isn't. While you sleep, your gut bacteria literally talk to your muscles through what scientists now call the gut-muscle axis. A 2024 Nature Communications paper proved disrupted gut flora cuts muscle protein synthesis by up to 35%, even with perfect protein intake. Your six-pack isn't just built in the kitchen, it's built in your microbiome. 1 bowl every night, before bed. While you sleep, casein keeps feeding your muscles for hours, like leaving the construction crew working the night shift. Why does this work? Here's why these 3 foods are nuclear when combined. Eggs start the engine, leucine and mTOR. Salmon unlocks the doors, omega-3 sensitivity and vitamin D. Yogurt with berries send in the workers and clean up the mess, satellite cells and recovery. Miss one, you've got a half-built factory. Hit all 3 daily, you've stacked 3 independent biological pathways that compound on each other. A 2024 meta-analysis in sports medicine tracked lifters who hit all 3 triggers daily, and they gained 2.3x more lean mass over 12 weeks than the protein shake group only. Same calories, same workouts, triple the result. This isn't supplements, it isn't steroids, it's just biology finally being told to do what it was designed for. So here's your move tonight. 3 whole eggs in the morning, salmon 3 to 4 times a week, Greek yogurt with berries before bed. Do it for 30 days and watch what happens to your reflection.